Good afternoon, everybody. It is, and change up, but it's Tuesday the 19th, and I am going to be honest with you. I am exhausted. I'm beat. Mostly from work, probably from lack of sleep because I've been having trouble sleeping with, even though I'm taking medication for anxiety, I'm still having night anxiety, which causes me to wake up. A lot of times it's usually just like wake up, I'll, get comfortable and go back to sleep. Um, I am. That's physical exhaustion. Mental exhaustion is just trying to keep myself from overreacting while trying my best to calm Jeri when she overreacts. And I'm starting to wear thin because of just the different exhaustions. Spiritually, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if I'm spiritually exhausted because I'm just it. All the things that have been going on in the last two weeks thereabouts is just chipping away at me, and I am not getting the um, much needed or the needed downtime or whatnot to rebuild my fortitude. So I'm exhausted. Um, the 21st, not only is it my birthday, but Julie goes back to Nevada for 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, I know the 28th, I've already requested a half day because I have to be out of there by at least 12 to come home, change, pick up Jerry, and take her to her local doctor's appointment. I don't know if there's going to be any other times or days or whatever that I have to take some time off of work to shuttle Jerry to her appointments. Um, but last night was one of the worst days ever. Not only was it a worst day for me at work because I was by myself and had to deal with doing everything, um, but coming home and wanting to just rest and relax because I was exhausted to have to deal with Jerry and a very down mood. And I don't mean down like, oh, I'm tired, blah, 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 blah. No, I mean down, crying, and telling me not to worry about things and telling me that she read some information online about her kind of cancer, and most people who has her cancer barely lives past 3 years. Um, and just being sad and telling me to sell everything and get my RV and do the road tripping or whatever, and telling me how good looking I am and I should be able to find another woman for my life and that kind of thing. And I was like, no, mm-mm. First off, I don't think I can do it. First off, I don't think I could find another woman. Second off, at my age, I would rather spend the rest of my life just trying to be normal, trying to have a job, trying to have a stable life, trying to pay off my bills. Maybe on holidays or vacation time and whatnot, go travel a little bit. But I'm not ready to start thinking about that stuff. But I guess what all she was reading and whatnot took a toll on her. So I had to not that I'm complaining. I sat in bed with her and consoled her and tried to fight back my own emotions and whatnot. And I'm like trying to tell her, first off, we're not normal, average, everyday people. Second off, most of the information on those websites and whatnot are for the average, book case. she's not the average type person with this particular cancer. It's in fact it's not even acting normally according to her type of cancer. Because it usually, according to the information I read, it's supposed to start somewhere, like the kidney, and go from the kidney to the lungs to the, to the rest of her body. It skipped the lungs. It went from kidney to bone instead of kidney, lung, bone, which makes me go, okay, this is not your every average normal type of, I forgot what kind of cancer it was, renal or something, I don't remember. But I'm just like, I don't care what the books say. It's not up to the doctors, it's not up to the books. It's up to the man upstairs. I mean, the man upstairs can decide, hey, no, we're not going to let her suffer. Let her slip away in the middle of the night and not have to go through all the suffering and procedures and all that stuff. Sorry, my alarm went off. Or he might say, give her another 10 years. Let her live in the best possible way until she's 60, 70, 80. Who knows? There are plenty of people out there right now that are living with cancer within their body, but it's in remission. The doctors did the best they could to put it into remission, to try to heal as much as they could. But her particular type of cancer won't. It's not curable. She'll always have it. They'll be treating it until the day she goes, but it's treatable. And that's what I look at. I look at going, okay, it's treatable. The doctors say it's treatable. Let's just live one day at a time. Don't worry about the future. If we're going to worry about something for the future, let's worry about paying the bills, getting the appointments, getting the insurance on board to help us out. Whatever we have to do to make it easier to deal with the medical bills and all that stuff. So that's what I'm focused on. Today was the day that she went to Lebanon, Missouri, where it's the closest Mercy hospital that does surgical procedures. She had her port in, and they gave her a card and a whole 9 yards that she's supposed to clip onto her keychain or whatever and keep on her at all times outside the house. So it's kind of like, okay, good. Never dealt with this stuff, but at least I'm learning. I'm finding a lot of good things right now. The doctors we've been dealing with have been doing superb work with her and healing her and doing what they can to make her life comfortable and prolonged. So I'm happy and grateful for those people who are doing their best. So that's a good thing. The other thing I wanted to talk about, which, you know what? No. Not going to talk about it, not going to give air to that problem. Sorry, I gotta bite my tongue on this one because it's one of those, it's irritating, but at the same time, it's a joke. So at the same time, to me, it's just a joke. So I'm just gonna leave it at that because I've got bigger fish to fry, basically. I got more important things to worry about and deal with. But yeah, it's starting to remind me of what happened when I had to deal with 4 family members passing away. It's a roller coaster. It's a day-to-day roller coaster. And it's literally waking up each morning going, okay, is it going to be a high or is it going to be a low? Are we going to be really, really happy and enjoying life, or are we going to be really, really sad and miserable and just wanting to sell everything and get an RV and pack up and just, be in denial. That's I'm having to be the stable one now and the rock, and I'm finding it hard to be because I've had to learn how to pick myself up as best as I can in a crisis situation. And then I met Jeri, and we got married, and she was the rock, the stable one, the one picking me up and brushing me off and keeping me going. Now it's my turn to do the same thing. The only problem is sometimes I just don't know what to do but be here. Be with Jeri, be at her side, doing the best I can to support her. Anyhow, I know I have my own support area, my own support people, however you want to call them. Jeri actually found a website that has to do with cancer and all the things surrounding cancer, the support groups and whatnot. And she found out there are support groups out there for spouses of people who have cancer or who I don't know, I haven't really looked at it. I want to go look at it sometime soon. But I'm like, combination of not enough time to always go look at stuff, and at other times when I do have time to go look at it, it's like my own form of denial. It's like, yes, I know she's got cancer. Yes, I know she's going to go through all this stuff. And I found that when I focus on trying to help Jeri more than myself, things kind of go awry. So it's kind of like, do I contact them and see what they have to offer? Or do I just try to be the stubborn idiot that I can be and push through? I'm not sure yet. I'm not there yet. I think I'm still in the denial phase, or the phase of shock and awe. I'm more shocked than awe, that's for dang sure. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start looking into those groups pretty soon, especially if she keeps on having days like Monday. The other thing I wanted to talk about, and I am going to talk about this part because it pertains to my website, to my forum here. I have and Jeri's. I have noticed within the last couple of days that when I've looked at my messages and tried to deal with my messages, and then look at Jeri's messages and try to have her deal with them, there are certain people on both of our sites that are using not only tactics but key phrases that I noticed when I was looking at the bakery group, and particularly on my last video, there have been a lot of negativity and arguing, not between me and these particular two people I'm thinking about, but other viewers. Sorry, I heard the noise, and I'm waiting to hear anything else. But the one lady who did most of the arguing per se, I'm gonna ask this politely, and only gonna ask this politely once. Those of you who are wanting to stir up problems or have come here from the gossip group, bakery, whatever you want to call them, go back. Leave us alone. Leave your comments at the bakery, because this is a serious ordeal we're going through, and neither one of us needs the extra negativity or unnecessary or unwanted um, problem starting. I don't want to start blocking people or anything like that, but if you're going to continue to say negative things or cause negative problems, um, I'm not going to hesitate anymore. I've got enough problems on my plate. I've got a serious health issue with my wife. I have to start being very mindful of my health so it doesn't affect her health, and bringing any contaminants or airborne problems that I could have gotten while at work, because according to what I've been told, as of yesterday, students and faculty members do not have to wear masks anymore. Yet everybody at Chartwell's I did it, I goofed up. But everybody who I work with has to wear a mask, or supposed to wear a mask unless they can get like a medical reason why. I'm leery about packages coming into my house addressed to Jeri. I'm leery about her touching any mail or anything from the outside world. It's like I literally, not that I want to throw her in a bubble and make her live in a bubble until she's free and clear or whatever, but I went out yesterday and I bought vitamin C and airborne and a whole bunch of other different products that she can use to boost her immune system and all that stuff. I know the doctors are doing immune boosting injections or whatever every other week or whatever. But after reading a lot of the information I read and hearing a bunch of information, I'm very leery of letting her do anything. I mean, today was a gorgeous day. It was warm, but it had a nice cool breeze. So Mom, while everybody was out of the house, opened up the house to let the air circulate and get cleaned out. And once Julie leaves, I have to maintain, while Julie's gone, I should say, I have to maintain a clean house just for Jeri's sake. So it's going to feel like I'm going to start feeling like I am working 24/7 just to deal with everything that's going on, plus my job. So yeah, I don't need anybody's negativity or bad mouthing or whatever. If you got a comment or whatnot, and you voice it, now if your comment being voiced seems negative to me or causes a negative downfall or a whole bunch of people getting on top of each other just because I might not remove the person, but I'll probably remove the comment just because I don't need the extra negativity or the headache or whatever. So just please, if you're going to make comments, try to make them as polite and non-aggressive or non-negative as possible. I mean, I enjoy a lot of people's comments. There's only been one or two where I go, no, I'm going to have to, I'll have to make a comment. I know there's one, maybe two people that asked me a specific question that I could not answer or address because I'm. The one question was about the rollator that my wife now uses. They wanted pictures, and I was kind of like, mm, um, I'll have to ask Jeri about that because it's her piece of equipment that is basically bought and paid for, or is being bought and paid for. It's not rented; it's we own it basically. Um, so it's kind of like one of those. Mm, I want to give them what they want, but I don't want to. If Jeri says no because she's got issues or whatnot, then I can't do it. Um, I'm like I said, I don't mind comments and whatnot as long as they're not going to cause me a headache or an issue, or cause fellow viewers who've been here a lot longer headaches or issues. I know there's a couple of my viewers that either rebuttal the person's comment or says something about their comment, which for whatever reason causes an argument. Um, I'm gonna ask. First off, I'm gonna say thank you for standing up for me, but don't, please don't drag it out. If I have an issue with the comment and I have the time to deal with it, besides just giving a quick look during my breaks at work, um, I will address it. But like one particular comment that started a whole lot of problems. The person, said, since we have our medical finances and whatnot covered, why not donate? Why not the subscribers or whatnot who are giving us money, donating out of the free will, give that money to, you know, cancer organization or something like that. And I just simply put it, you do what you want to do with your money. That's it. That should have been the end of the discussion. Well, without going back and looking at every single comment, it snowballed into a whole lot of infighting or bickering or whatnot. And I don't need that. I appreciate people want to stand up for me and whatnot, but like pretty much everybody said, what does it matter what you do with your money? If you want to donate to us, that's your choice. You want to donate to the Cancer Society or any one of the different medical societies that are always looking for charitable donations, that's your decision. I'm not worried about what you do with your money. I thank you for whatever you want to donate, but that's I that's not me asking for your money. It's just me thanking you for whatever. You know, like I said, it's your money. Do with it what you will, what you want. You want to give it to a charitable donation, go for it. It's your money. Now, whatever money I get or Jeri gets from whatever source, that's on us to deal with it and decide what to do with it. Now, I mean, I can easily have somebody give me money and then turn around and tell YouTube or whomever deals with that aspect to send it back, return it. I don't know what I'm getting or who am I getting it from or wherever until after the check has been written. I don't know if there's a way for me to go on to my administration profile or whatever and say, oh, look, Jane Doe just donated $200. I don't want your $200. Thank you very much. Decline. I don't know if there's a way to do that. But, one, please stop the bickering. please stop the fighting. There's no reason for it. Everybody is entitled to their comment. It is my choice as the creator and administrator of this forum to rebuttal, remove it, whatever I choose to do. But after 21 comments, and only maybe 4 of them my personal comments, over a simple question or a simple remark, I'm pretty darn close with just removing that whole chain of comments, because there's no rhyme or reason for it. There are certain people on my wife's channel who have made certain kinds of comments, and certain key phrases within those comments made me go, I know where you're from, because there's only one place I've seen that comment or that quote. I'm not going to repeat it, because then I don't want that person to go, oh shoot, I've been discovered, and go back to the shadows where they probably belong in the first place. That in fact, with what's going on with my wife, there should be no negative comments on her channel, as far as I'm concerned. Because even though I'm the one who basically proofreads everything and tells her which or gives her my phone to comment or reply to a comment, other than that, I'm the one who sees it first. And due to the current situation, if you got a problem with your comment being removed, don't go bitching and moaning at Jeri. Come over here and bitch and moan. Come right over here. I'll even tell you why I removed it. You know, in this particular situation, her having the energy or strength or mind to do a video, a vlog or whatnot, whether it's on her primary channel, which was crafting and whatnot, until all the stuff started going downhill, or her other channel, which is just regular vlogs. Not everybody from her 2 channels are on both channels. Not everybody follows her on both channels. So she's been putting some information on her main channel, then going to her vlog channel to put some more information, and it goes back and forth. Sometimes she'll repeat herself on one channel or the other, just so everybody is caught up. Me, for one, like I said, if I get an issue, I'll deal with it. Jeri's channels, anything that seems like a negative remark, I don't even disturb Jeri with it, because she does not need that crap. I'll deal with it. But after this weekend and after yesterday, you know, and whatnot, you want to be here on our channels to listen to our life stories and understand what we're going through and all the things that we're dealing with, or listen to us talk about our common interests or whatever, it's fine and dandy. But this current situation, especially on Jeri's channel, because I'm letting her be the one to speak mostly about her dealings, her medical situation, I just, you know, maybe make a comment or two on here, because a lot of you guys don't go to her channel no more, or just don't go to her channel at all. That's fine. But I'm to put it simply, anybody on our 3 channels, her 2 and mine, wants to start sounding like something the devil would put out there, use whomever to put out his negativity, I'm nipping that in the bud with all the power of God, because don't need them, don't want them. I'll be standing behind the person who's going to be kicking his butt during Armageddon. But I'm just I'm trying to nicely ask just to end the negativity. But I'm also warning you nicely. You won't be on our channels. I won't let it be. If I have to do whatever I have to do short of committing a crime against humanity, yeah, not letting it happen. In fact, as far as I'm concerned in this situation, it's the law of God that matters more than the law of man. So, that's that. Anyhow, you guys know what to do here on the bottom. You know, the thumbs and the comments and questions and subscribing. But I think my reading of Phantoms of Foot has kind of been put to the side. I'm actually going to skip that book and deal with mostly Earthway because it's healing information. It's mind, body, and spirit healing. And I think I need more of that now than I need to rekindle memories of the stories I stories I read back in high school. And the factor because this poor book is trying to fall apart on me and I don't want it to. I know a lot of you said I can find it on Amazon for $13, but every time I look, it's out of stock or it sends me someplace else where it costs more money. So, Phantoms of Foot will be who knows when, if ever. Anyhow, I'll see you guys tomorrow maybe. You guys have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.